What's up, Midnight? What's up, Duff Stuff? What's up, Greens? What's up, Rowlo? I don't even know if the first Disco VOD made it to YouTube yet. We were so obsessed with Dive Miss. What up, what up, what up, what up? Oh. Fused Black Blade, thank you for the 7 months. Never tapped in so fast. Welcome, 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 welcome. What's up, Technicolor? How was Christmas break? It was great. Spent some time with family, traveled a little bit, got a bunch of chores done. I mounted this TV. What else did I do? I had a weed the size of a tree in my front yard that I thought was a tree. Pulled that bad bitch out. Is it sub only because spoilers? It shouldn't be sub only, no. Is it sub only? Maybe that's good, man. Who knows? Hamburger Buffet, thank you for the 7 months. We do get that post-Christmas disco. Wasted Development, thank you for the Prime. That's what they call my basketball career. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. We also hung the painting that was there. We hung on our stairwell. That was fun. I put it sub only yesterday, so the only chat on the screen on YouTube was behind a paywall as a joke. Oh, you fucked me. That's what you're trying to tell me. I've been fucked. What's up, Maoist Hippo? What's up, Hyper Dumpy? I will tell the people, we're about an hour in. We started this a few weeks ago. We only played an hour. Very little that you need to know. And I'm planning to play, I don't know, 3-4 hours today. James, thank you for the 22 months. They did. They fixed Twitch, which is good for my money-making endeavors. If it helps, I meant to take it out of sub mode after stream, but then I got sleepy and took a mild day nap instead. The period between Christmas and New Year's, honestly, you should be napping. From what I remember, you're an alcoholic detective. Yeah, I am an alcoholic detective, but I think you've buried the lead here. I don't actually know who I am. I seem to be in someone else's body or not. I have some form of amnesia, maybe. Because I am trying to piece together literally everything. I didn't even know what currency was yesterday, right? What's up, Pixel? Oops, I have no chat in here. Here we go. 1 second. Please. How do I need dockers? There we go. I couldn't dock. Now we're talking. I have not played since the first time I played, no. Ev, thank you so much for the 3 months. There we go, because now I can do this. Poggers. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. I did not set up anything YouTube. I might try and set up the multi-stream starting tomorrow. I had no time last night. How'd you like streaming on YouTube yesterday? Are you leaning towards co-streaming on it? Oh man, wow. What a perfect segue. Yes, I liked it a lot. It felt fun. There was a lot of people there. Everyone seemed really excited. And what was most exciting to me is that there were people in there that said, like, I never go on Twitch, or I can only use YouTube at work. And so it feels like, even if it's only 10 people, there are people who would watch daily if I just did it. You can see how a stream journalist like a Mr. Legal Eagle could see your title saying first time and think that it's a lie, right? I won't lie under oath for you. Sorry, first playthrough, if that's what you want to say. Virgin eyes. You say whatever you want, man. Co-streaming is better? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess the only problem is maybe you split your viewership across 2. Sheep, thank you for the 41 months. Merry Christmas. That's awesome. You like the YouTube streaming. I definitely prefer the player, so I'd be hyped for you to do it. Yeah, although to be fair, that was just a raw YouTube stream. That wasn't a co-stream. I've never done both. And maybe both would stress me out. But I do think with Truffle Chat, we can give it a college try. But then you just always give the total number to people. Do I even know the total number, though? I guess if you guys had both open, we could really juice the numbers. We really could. You got any Beyblades? You know, I saw that Beyblade was trending on Twitter yesterday, and I tried to figure it out, and it was just people talking about the anime. Was I smoking weed? It was that and the Pizza Hut Classics, or whatever, that are coming back. Dan, thank you for the prime. Yeah, the Truffle Chat is YouTube and Twitch chat combined. Correct. I miss clicking the emojis already. I do think that was a big part of it. Oh, yeah. Oh. The Beyblade anime had a scene where they destroyed an asteroid with Beyblades. That's fucking sick. I think that you should be required to suspend disbelief to watch almost anything that has a whimsical component. And the like, oh, well, actually, asteroids are made out of iron. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do it for me. What's up, Bipolar? Beyblade is lame and old news. Bakugan is the good stuff. That's the little marbles that would land on their feet when you throw them. I was a little too old for that. I was perfect timing for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade, though. They had a scene where Moses parts the Red Sea with a Beyblade. Yeah. That's sick. That's how it happened, dude. Biblically accurate. Angels were actually just Beyblades. Watch out for backseaters. All right. I will. I think it'll be chill. I have a pretty good technique for dealing with backseaters, and that is plugging my ears. It's like the Arthur meme with DW where she goes, well, I can't read, so this isn't going to stop me. That's me. As an actual diehard Beyblade fan, I want it to be known that most reboots of the Beyblade shows it's almost purely a sports anime. Sports anime is good. I think... But there's nothing wrong with it being a not sports anime. You know what I mean? Man doesn't remember silly bands. I remember silly bands. Those were like animal-shaped bands that you would wear, and it would just be a bracelet, but you take it off, and it's like a cow. What Beyblade do you use in tournaments? I have to tell you that I never owned a Beyblade. At the time of Beyblades, there was a pretty distinct rift, a schism, if you will, in my after-school program community. You were either a Beyblade kid or you were a Metabots kid. And I, still to this day, would consider myself a Metabots kid over a Beyblade kid. So you're cringe? I think Metabots is better. I think Metabots is better than Beyblade. I'll say it to this day. On the flow, they were the 23 months. Ooh, you're about to get a new sub icon soon. I don't think I'm on the wrong side of history. I think you all are, and I think you'll realize that. We used to give silly bands as a way of flirting in elementary school. Yeah, that's classic. Like toys as currency, you know what I mean? Curry social favor. Opinions on granola bars. Here's what big granola doesn't want you to know. Let me actually give you something helpful for your lives. Granola is just candy. Granola ain't healthy. If you think you're out there eating granola, getting a good start to your day, you've been lied to. You are eating candy for breakfast. And as such, opinions on granola, it's fucking delicious because it's all sugar. What's up, Coromina? Oh. I once broke a kitchen plate with a Beyblade. That's insane. I assume you were letting it rip on top of it, not into it. Oatmeal's candy in the Great Depression. Not oatmeal. Not oatmeal. I'm not talking about oatmeal. Not talking about oatmeal here. New CoffeeZilla vid. What's he talking about? What's Blood yapping about, you know? Scams? Well, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. If someone asks what CoffeeZilla's video is about, no one wants to hear scams. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like, hey, what? Anything good in the new Taskmaster season? And you go, yeah, they do the challenges. It's like, bro, I know that. I know that. Stanz, what channel did you stream on YouTube yesterday? Stanz but Gaming. Here we go. Exclamation point gaming. God damn, Animal Crossing music goes so hard. Stanz, did you read the new One Piece chapter? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I didn't read the old One Piece chapter. And I didn't read the one before that. I've never even read the first One Piece chapter. All I know about One Piece is... Okay, actually I don't even know. There's a way to pronounce his name, and I think it's Luffy. It's not, I hope it's not Luffy, because I look like a bigger idiot. And Nami goes through puberty over the seasons. That's all I know. That's all I know. You're right? Perfect. And he's a Straw Hat gang. Or Straw Hat Sailor or something. Dan, thank you for the gifted. King Chuma, thank you for the tier 1. Pirate, yeah, of course. It's not a gang. They're pirates. Straw Hat Pirates. Did you read the JJK leaks? I actually think I know this one. Is this Jujutsu Kaisen? Because I'm going to tell you something. Anything that Nadeshot likes, I hate. I don't even know what that is. I've seen the main character. The main character's a kid. Looks like fucking Yugi, but with black hair and a green shirt. I don't really actually know what the show's about. Any news on your presidential campaign? I don't think that there's a world where the first generation, I would still consider myself part of the first generation of streamers, gets to be president. The president who grew up during this time will be someone who avoided it. And then there will be enough context of streamers that like a second generation streamer, they could be president. Can you at least get on the ballot? No. I think I would be an anchor to anyone on the ballot. There's just too many clips of me saying weird shit. I've played Hitman with Atron. I love Hitman. It's a great game. You have my vote. I'm British. That works in your favor? I guess nowadays it kind of does. You want to say some wild shit. Like, if you go to Truth Social, and I don't advocate for going to Truth Social. I don't think anyone should be navigating in their browser to Truth Social. You'll see a former president of the United States saying some crazy shit. And I'll be honest, I kind of like it. Not the shit he's saying, to be clear, but the fact that he feels emboldened enough to say it. When are you going to speedrun Super Punch-Out again? I kind of want to go back to that and learn. Yes, former. We got a fucking Connor Frog in here. The only streamer presidents would be very, very careful streamers. Again, I do think there's going to come a time where everyone will have such a massive online presence that really it's not going to matter as much. It already seems like you can, I don't know, like push an insurrection of the people and be fine. So the thought that someone maybe like made a social faux pas 20 years ago, I can't imagine it's going to affect people. Vote Jimmy Beast 2028. I don't like saying that ironically because Ludwig told me when we were in Japan that he unironically thinks that Mr. Beast would be a good president. I almost pulled out a gun and shot myself in the head. Oh, yo. Squeaks could be president. Have you seen his Vivek roleplay? You know I haven't. I've seen his Go Live tweets, though. There's a guy on Twitter right now who's just spamming slurs out of the pre-sentence of testing hate speech. I saw that. It's like hundreds of tweets with just all slurs. Bad ones. Not just like cracker and stuff. I'm talking he goes all the way. And it's a guy who was running for office in his country, maybe Michigan, in his state, sorry. I don't believe he won. Then he was running for House of Representatives, not Senate. This is like low-level shit. Ah, God, that was wild. I come back from an ad and I just hear slurs. Well, we're just talking about that Twitter account, that x.com account. Jay, thank you for the 1 year. Thank you for diving, Miss Stanz. It was an awesome journey. It was an awesome journey for me, too. Weird shit, man. Don't you hate having to Google list of slurs because you aren't racist enough to know what he's on about? I don't want to be the one to pull it up. And I actually can't show it on stream. It's not even a thing you could joke about. But fuck. It's weird, man. It's weird. You could waterboard me and I still wouldn't call it x.com. Yeah, I don't care. I kind of like calling it x.com because that lets people know that I think it sucks. You know what I mean? When I call it Twitter, it's like I'm hearkening back to a gilded age, a time where the memes were funny. When I call it x.com, it's like a fucking outside a methadone clinic. You know what I mean? It's just like a little scary. Mr. Beast's whole thing is effective private sector service. He doesn't need to be in the much less efficient public sector. Oh no, we're going down a path that we do not want to go down. What's up, Danzigans? I didn't watch the Mr. Beast dog video, but I bet it was pretty cool. He adopted a bunch of dogs or helped them find homes. Any more BG3 gameplay soon? It was making my computer run not good, and so I have not been able to figure it out, but I would love to. Man, I think it'd be so cool, and I don't think it's possible, but I haven't even thought about it, to do like an adversarial co-op campaign with someone. Could you imagine? You're both in the same world in Baldur's and you don't talk, but like maybe you like meet up. Like one person goes and like kills a city and then the other person gets there and it's like, oh no, this person did it? Fuck, there could be some cool shit you could do in Baldur's. Sky Factory is too... This is crazy to say from someone who loves Cookie Clicker, but it's actually 2 number goes up. There's nothing that's visually appealing enough, and I was hoping that my Tinker's Smelter would be that. There's nothing that's visually appealing enough to make me enjoy the automation. Did you see there was a Christmas miracle? What was the Christmas miracle, Cance? My Christmas miracle was going through and banning people from the YouTube channel who were mean to me, like you told me to do. I pulled out the blicky, and I let the chopper sing, so to speak. Binge and cringe? What about it? I missed it. Binge and cringe YouTube. Hold. Santa gifted us a Patreon goal. Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. I love that. Oh, holy. That's good, man. I guess it is money, generally. I thought we said 175 for New Moon. You changed. The thing about Cance is he moves the goalposts so close. It's literally infantilizing to you, the community. You have a Nerf ball that you have to kick the field goal, and you're standing a foot away from it. I made a wide-ass joke on YouTube yesterday, and it got auto-filtered, so I thought you banned me for being too mean about TFT before that. No. I didn't do any moderation on YouTube. YouTube was the x.com of streaming platforms. I believe you. Oh, yeah. 200 is a special surprise, though. Oh, 200 I think will be insane. 200 I think will be something. I actually, now the more I think about it, the more uncomfortable I feel about 200. So I don't. Let's get to 199 patrons and then forget about it, you know? I think you should get into designing your base and the overall look of it. You know what? That's a good idea. And I do know the YouTube frogs are fiending for some more Sky Factory. So maybe we'll do an interior design episode. And then maybe that will help me get there, you know? It'll help me figure my life out. It's not 50 Shades, but 50 Shades would also be something. What the fuck? I put a thing on my head. There we go. It'll be bad in the best way. I just don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Like, those are some good genitals. You know what I mean? There are YouTube frogs for gaming. I thought you stopped that. What are you talking about? There's a mod for Baldur's Gate that gets rid of the 4 party members cap. So if you did an adversarial campaign, both players could have a full party. That's sick. I think the problem comes from like resting in camp and stuff. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just memeing because there's like 17 VODs and no scheduled uploads because Divas killed me. Oh, yeah. There are a lot of videos ready to go out on gaming. In fact, I don't know if Disco Elysium 1 came out on gaming, and we're going to do Disco Elysium 2 right now. Oopsies. It's almost like what I'm talking about would just be more fun as a D&D campaign. It's like, why am I trying to shoehorn it into this visual medium? I didn't even know you played it. Yeah, we did about an hour. It was very fun. I do need to upgrade my PC. Someone sent me this, and I might actually just let it rip. It's Intel Core i9, Kraken Elite Liquid Cooler, Gigabyte Aorus Elite Wi-Fi motherboard, G-Skill Rip Jaws. Although maybe I go 64 gigabytes here. I feel like the RAM is where you get the juice done. 4090. This case, this thing. Maybe a couple upgrades on this, but it's good stuff. What's the budget? I want a computer that's disgustingly good. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't have to be RGB. I don't care. What kind of build you go for on the first Disco stream? You know, I can't remember, and we're going to find out today. I think I was a bit of an everyman. I didn't want to specialize because I hadn't played the game before, and it does seem like a game that's replayable. What if you guest starred on the Yards D&D campaign? Has that come out? I feel like I would love to watch them play D&D. Like, more so than... I do think... Okay, Breezy. 1, shut the fuck up, because you're right. 2, I think I would love to watch them play D&D. Way more than I'd love to listen to the Yard. by like an order of magnitude. How long is this game? Interesting. 23 hours. They shot the first 2 episodes? Okay, sick. I feel like they just don't actually... I'm projecting, maybe. I can't imagine doing 2 episodes of D&D and not, like, fiending for it. Like, what if your character's in, like, a precarious situation? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you not want to know what happens next? I would be vomiting in anticipation, pardon me. I'm excited. They're doing a space thing, right? I thought Ludwig said he was a pirate. Slime talked about him realizing he can just do stuff and not ask the DM what to do. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. That's what makes it fun. The first Disco stream was like probably a month ago, to be perfectly honest. Damn, this Animal Crossing music's... As crazy as it sounds, it's kind of getting me torqued. Technically, you could have a D&D where it plays like The Sims. I actually think Slice of Life D&D could go so hard. What if, like, imagine a terrace house campaign. Bro, you actually just go to work and come home and talk to people. There's juice there. I used to be a part of a home game with the Patreon office, and then I also did a D&D show called Arcs with some friends. That was really fun. MILF Manor campaign. See, that's a little too much. That's why Terrace House. So I can roleplay someone with a real job. Exactly. And friends. I just bought and played Disco Elysium a few days ago because of the Steam sale. Really enjoyed it. Nice. January 6th D&D campaign. That would also kind of go hard. Imagine a January 6th split D&D campaign, but if January 6th went worse. Half the people are insurrectionists that get in with guns. Half the people are Capitol Police. Bro, holy, that would be so sick. Imagine the roleplay potential. Is it possible to get a recap for what happened for the people that missed the first stream? Yes. I will say it's a very short recap, and I will also say I don't have the best memory in the world. Can you turn the TV on and turn on a beautiful abstract blue screen? I think it would tie the room together. I do want to get some animations done for the TV so that you can just have like a little winner's paw bouncing around or something like the DVD logo. The TV is not necessarily for binge and cringe, but it could be. It's more comfortable than sitting in this chair, I'll tell you that. It was unironically for the Stanz show. Just play your stream in the background, get the extra viewer. Oh, Infinite Tunnel? I did choose stats and woke up, and I met my partner or another police officer, and I talked to some kids who were very mean to me. Very, very mean to me. And now I'm here. There was a person hung in the parking lot. I'll describe it once we start the YouTube video. Play Family Guy shorts with Subway Surfers in the background. Instant viewership. Not a bad idea. Yeah, that's them. That's them. If it's a Samsung, you can download famous art pieces that look real. I actually almost bought the Samsung picture frame TV. Last year because it's pretty cool. It is not a Samsung. It is Insignia. It's an Amazon TV, whatever. It's like just built-in Fire Stick. To be fair, you were messing with the Kuno. I wasn't trying to. Although at one point I did think I threatened to punch him in the head. Do you think you've reached the age where kids think you're old? As I'm 21, so I doubt they'd see me as that. I think most people that watch me think I'm older than them, but I don't think people see me as old. I actually think a big part of being old, there's like two things that can make you old. One is having a child. Like, damn, even if you're 17 and you have a kid, you're kind of old because you have like progressed to this next stage of your life. And then there's also gray hair. Or no hair, to be perfectly honest. There's like hair-based age and there's family-based age. There's also eating butterscotch candies all the time based age. So you're either family-based, hair-based, butterscotch-based. In my opinion. Those are the three ways to kind of like progress to the next era. And I don't think I'm any of them. I think being married can also be a factor. True, sometimes. But then you think of like the Mormons or the Catholics who just get married really, really young, and they still look like children. Also, attitude-based a bit, yeah. I was going to say it's hard to be a young Republican, but then I thought there's a lot of those on X.com. Are you flying to Turkey if you start balding? Yeah, I have absolutely no issues with what would you call it? Because it's not just necessarily plastic surgery, but turn me into a fucking android if you need to. I want a full head of hair. I don't want any wrinkles. Cut my face up. Do whatever you got to do. Gender affirming care. Yeah. I want to affirm that I am a young strapping lad. Straight up. Shoot the Botox straight in my ass. Little kids just see any adult as old, not gonna lie. I've had a kid ask if I was alive during Stranger Things. That was the cultural moment. Were you alive during Stranger Things? It was on last week, bro. What are you talking about? That kid is less than 1 year old. We just saw the newest season. What are you talking about? Oh. That's why you can't be president. You say stuff like that. Like what? I didn't even say anything problematic there. Oh, during the time it was played, the setting. Oh, you're right. That went over my head. Oh, the Botox comment? Why? I'll take as much Botox as I can get. Jeff Probst did it, so it's good enough for me. I see. That child wanted to know if you were alive in the 80s and you were born post 9/11. That is crazy. Kids are a little dumb. The post iPhone world does scare me though, as kids who are 13 now think everything is a touchscreen. Yeah, they just poke it. The funniest thing about like cultural technology literacy to me is how different it has become to search for information. Because for a while, us millennials were on top, right? You would have boomers try and use search, and they would be like, hello, Google, I need some help with a recipe. And then they would hit enter, and they would think that that would help them. And then we would have to go, Grandma, sit down. And we would look up like schnitzel recipe, old chicken. And then we'd have a perfect Google search. And now with all this AI shit, the youngest kids like Gen Z, they're like, hey, AI, can you help me do this thing? They talk just like the boomers used to talk. And it works way better than my fucking unparsable language. It's crazy that I am now on the outside looking in for how to interface with computers. I used to be so good. Now I'm so bad. I actually don't get how to prompt. I'm not a prompt engineer by any means. I know, but it's not even boomer, because boomers are good again. Boomers are perfect at talking to AI because they literally have a conversation. It's almost like millennials are worse than boomers. Millennials used to be the tech generation. Now they're being outclassed. Yeah, but we're being outclassed in such a weird way. In such a weird way. As Gen Z, it's really weird using what do I do or I need help with this in search functions. Yeah, that means you must be older Gen Z, because younger Gen Z just fucking rips it. They get it. It's weird being a Zoomer and also being bad at technology. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be... And I would posit that Zoomers as a whole are not bad at technology, but I do also think that there are like ebbs and flows in what is more important to a generation, right? You have, even if you go from like atomic age shit into the 50s and then into like the 60s and 70s, and it's like free love and parks and cool shit here, and then you get into the 80s and 90s again. There's kind of like this sign function of what we feel is important to us as a community. Like what is it? Older Gen Z or younger millennials like really got into raving again, just like in the 90s. And us like regular millennials or maybe even older millennials, I don't know where I'd fall, are like, what are you doing? This shit weird, bro. Just go watch Harry Potter and post dumb memes on Facebook like me. As someone who works in IT, millennials are better with computers. Gen Z is better with mobile devices. Oh, for sure. But eventually, I mean, computer interfaces are just turning into mobile interfaces. Instead of like actually navigating through file folders and stuff like that, we're just going to have more app-based things. What's up, Hypnotic? You actually saw me stream on YouTube and then came here to Twitch? My plan is working, baby. I went to raves but didn't call them raves. I think it's more so that the word has come back. I feel like if you go anywhere where they're playing like trance and dance music and you're taking ecstasy and there's lots of flashing lights, it doesn't matter what you called it. That's a rave, bro. No one's calling that a kickback, which was like the alternate to raves in my time. You were either a rave kid or you were a kickback kid. You couldn't be both. You didn't cross those lines. People classify like any EDM show or festival a rave, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, I wouldn't classify a festival a rave. The Gen Z are doing this. Bait articles are popping up, which is funny. Oh, I'm gonna get baited by one, just because I am now outside of the Gen Z cultural zeitgeist. Like when you don't go to school with like a large peer group and have access to lots of different things and see those things, you just can't know. How do I Prime sub? Click on subscribe below. Link your Amazon Prime account. Is free. What is your demographic? Just like Poopy Zebra did. Thank you for the 19 months. Oh, they tier 1 though. I'll take that. My demographic, I believe, on Twitch is 19 to 30-year-old men. And what's crazy is I think my demographic on YouTube is shifting. We're getting some girlies in there. We are more equal on YouTube. I knew I was old when I said no to a New Year's Eve event this year in an NYC warehouse. I said I'm way too old for that. I respect it, brother. Here on Twitch, I do believe we are a bit of a sausage fest. I think that we should do, well, you know what? I was going to say we should do more to like extend the olive branch, reach out and make this a place that's better. But the problem is actually not our attitudes. I think we are a very open, progressive, welcoming community. The problem is that we play too many fucking video games. And society and our culture has told women my age that they are not allowed to play video games. In fact, Rochelle once got a PlayStation 2 for Christmas from her grandpa, and her mom gave it to Goodwill. Because she said there was only girls in the house. She said, girls don't play games. Girls don't play games. It was not allowed. And so Rochelle had an anti-gamer arc. She just doesn't know. She tried to play, what is the game with the two adults that get turned into toys with me? The Last of Us Toy Edition. This Is Us Toy Edition. You know what I'm talking about. It Takes Two. And she, like, as someone who has played 3D games a lot and understands left stick is move, right stick is look, she couldn't connect the synapses because she had never experienced that before. It was just so different for her, which was fascinating. Yeah, Toy Story 2, the game. And that makes it hard. It is getting better, but I don't play Zoomer games. And so we're just not getting there. To be fair, you give me a controller that's not Nintendo and I'm terrible. Yeah, but I think all of them, even like the Switch, has what she calls toggies, but I think the world calls joysticks. Gaming content appeals to people who have played those games / would play them if they could afford them. Yeah, and what I'm saying is that historically, at least in the United States, I can't speak for other countries, like we have not allowed, and allowed isn't like legally allowed. Allowed is like through bullying and peer pressure. We have not allowed girls and women in my age group, at least like that decade, that generation, the opportunity to play games in the same way that we have allowed boys to do it. Dill, thank you for the Prime. You know, something I feel is important and most people don't know is that Gen Z is 97 to 2012. Why is that important? The youngest Gen Z is pretty young. Yeah, the youngest Gen Z is 11. They're still playing with dolls, you know? They got the brats on lock. I saw comments in 2023 on TikTok of people saying that a girl who got a PS5 for Christmas was a waste of money as she won't play it as she's a girl. Yeah, you just have to understand that most of those people are 11 years old. There's a couple things you can do to figure out if you should give these people any credence whatsoever. One, do they show face in their profile picture? Because if it's an anime avatar or if it's fucking Ronaldo, literally ignore everything they've ever said ever. They are useless, a drain on society, shouldn't be allowed on the internet. That's just a fact. If they were all gone, the world would be a better place. If we could do It's a Wonderful Life, but get rid of all the anime and sports avatars, the world would be a better place. Straight up. Insert the meme, the future if we got rid of them. You know what I mean? And it's like that train thing. You guys know the meme. 2, just look in their other posts, and if that's all they do on the internet, then yeah, you just know they're a piece of shit and who cares. And then there's the stereotype of trans girls playing Paradox games. Hey, we shouldn't believe all stereotypes, but there's a couple things about trans girl gamers that I know. And it's 1, they love story games. And 2, they are better at fighting games than I will ever be in my entire life. If you've never gone up to a setup against a trans girl gamer at any FGC event, they will absolutely put you through the fucking spin cycle. It's unbelievable. Holy. Oh. I think pre-iPhone Gen Z and post-iPhone are very different, especially those who were over 6 when it came out. That's why 97 to 2012 is wild to me. Yeah, I do think you should probably just split it on the millennium. Like us millennials, we'll take the 97ers through 99ers. Even if they're a little young, that's fine. My favorite games are platformers and action hack and slash. Yeah, obviously stereotypes don't apply to everyone. That's just like a silly little joke. I think I was thinking about it because I saw a TikTok yesterday where a guy was like, beat me at Smash Bros and I'll buy you lunch. And this trans woman came up and absolutely shit on him and just laughed. Just laughed. Illumin, thank you for the 15 months. Hey, Stanz, I was watching your YouTube stream, excuse me, the other day. Heard you mention Against the Storm and picked it up. Thanks for single-handedly dictating my choices in games. Against the Storm is unbelievably good. I honestly want to turn off stream and just play Against the Storm and Satisfactory alone all day, but I also understand that I need to make a living and I have to somehow go on here and talk about the TikToks that I've seen. You guys get it. You guys get it. I think the line is kids who grew up with VHS. That's kind of tough because a lot of that becomes more like geography and monetarily based, right? Because I was super late to the internet, which kind of, even though I was born in 92, I maybe align, and I have an older brother, I'm the youngest, and so my siblings being older, and the fact that I was late to the internet means that I have like a lot of proclivities that people wouldn't associate with my age group, like playing with Pogs and shit like that. And so if you did VHS only, people that are maybe from a small town where they didn't get, DVD players and stuff like that would be different than people who lived in a larger city and stuff like that. I'm a trans guy, and yeah, I wasn't allowed console gaming growing up. That's what I'm saying. That's such a common story, and it's so crazy to me. That is how we break the fucking wheel. That's how we change it. And I truly believe that in 20 years, there are going to be gaming is going to be such a more equitable place. It's going to be so sick. It's going to be so sick. Stanz, I have to turn on the vacuum for 15 seconds. Will you not say anything important? Yeah. In fact, I think that everyone should have to live in the way that you live. So 1 second. Okay, we're cool. Oh my God, I'm tearing up. I don't have the lung capacity. That or there's dust on this microphone. Are you vacuuming with a chainsaw? Sorry, my vacuum's old. To be fair, even in my house as kids, my sister and I switched rooms so I could have the room next to the games room with the consoles, which then became my room. Yeah, it's just how it was. You know what I mean? There are a lot of things that we just did because there is cultural pressure to do it. And people like railing against, like, what do you mean there's no girls section in the Target toys? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, just get toys, man. Let's stop being weird about it. If your kid likes dolls, they can play with dolls. I played with stuffed animals for far too long. That's just what I liked. I liked stuffed animals more than I liked, action figures or stuff like that. Me when girls have a singular aisle. No, I think their issue is that like they want girls to have the aisle. Right? They want to make sure they don't accidentally walk in the girls' aisle to buy toys for their boy. They want to make sure that they don't turn their kid gay by accidentally buying a girl toy. That's the problem. Yeah, I think everyone loves dolls. It's not a girl-boy thing because dolls are just a mechanism for you to like create stories and interact in a world that you are creating, right? It's just play. It's unstructured play. And so it doesn't matter if the doll's a girl or a boy, they can go on adventures and do whatever. I've never understood the COD lobbies thing, as I've played since Modern Warfare 2, and honestly, comments on TikTok and Instagram are far worse and actually are from hate rather than silly kids. What do you mean the COD lobbies thing? Like the people saying like you wouldn't survive a day in COD lobbies. Like these kids went to Nom. I don't want to say I wish we had like more harrowing experiences so people expanded their worldview and realized that there was more important things. But the fact that a generation, unfortunately my generation, their transformative moment was like COD lobbies is so bad. It's so bad, bro. Oy. Shout out to Will Wright making The Sims and not realizing people wanted to play with dolls and not a simulation game. Yeah, they just want to have their people laugh and cry and kiss sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, you white suburbia middle class from your generation. Right. But to be fair, the internet was basically built for us and catered to us. And honestly, most modern culture was catered to like white men. And so that's why we get so much of it. And that's why the fact that like our experiences, these harrowing experiences were COD lobbies, has unfortunately had an adverse effect on other people too. I've muted all in solo queue for the last couple of years now as someone who's played League for 10 years, and it's great. It's good. My dad stopped me from buying a Barbie wife for my wrestler toys. Wait, that could be based, or it could be cringe. Why? He didn't want you to have a girl toy? Or he thinks that women can do more than be wives? Tread carefully, Minecraft's dad. No girl toys. Fuck! Oh, shit, dude. No. I don't mute in multiplayer. It's so absurdly easy to tilt opponents by being kind. Sure. And for a while, I did like to be the good. I at least aspired to be the good in solo queue, but I couldn't do it. I just tilt too easy. And so my life is made better. If I could mute emote spamming in League of Legends, I would actually play it so much more. I fucking hate it. And laugh spamming and stuff like that. You can? Can you really? I thought you couldn't because people buy them. Oh my god, you saved my life. Can you stop the laugh spamming? Yeah, you can't mute laughs. That's what I'm saying. I think it's the laughs maybe that are even more than emotes. I don't mind emotes that much. Oh, I see there's a build Stanza PC suggestion in Discord. If you're a PC head and you want to help, pick the best parts, good deals, help me out. Stan's gonna tilt on YouTube when we spam hearts. Yeah. If you guys could spam like forefinger or something on YouTube, yeah, I would never use YouTube. That would actually kill me. Yeah, I don't mind building it myself. I just need to get the right parts and stuff. The YouTube spam mode thing is very addictive. I remember back in the days of League, you were able to honor your opponent, and around 2018 they removed that. Little did I know, Koreans were savage. I think you can honor again, can't you? Am I smoking weed? I feel like at the end of the game, Instead of, it's now like a mandatory thing, and everyone has to honor to get their extra fucking points, their little dopamine hit. Yeah, oh, only teammates. True. People only honor the person who has the most kills, though. It's kind of like a waste. Next big stream idea, the build-a-thon, going to be streaming building the shed and building the new PC. They call me Minecraft Steve because I do nothing but build. I honor people who play well or are nice or funny in chat. Fair. I feel like most people don't do that. Could have gone with Bob. I'm trying to seem younger. If I did a Bob the Builder reference, you guys would be like, what? Hey, did anyone else play with Rescue Heroes as a kid? You guys prefer Bluey. Bluey and Rescue Heroes are the same thing, but Bluey is dogs. They took Rescue Heroes, people with different professions, and they made them dogs, and that's Bluey. I don't know if you fucking knew that. Wait, Bluey? Or what's the one? No, wait, what's the one with the cop? Maybe it's not. Sorry, what is the one where the dogs have jobs and one of them is a cop? That's not Bluey. I lied. Paw Patrol. Sorry. I apologize. I don't know enough about young people stuff. Rescue Heroes is Paw Patrol. Just the furry version. They saw that the younger generation, notoriously furry, and they did that. New Bob is not my Bob. You're a hater. I've been saying too. Tread carefully, Gen Alpha may cancel you. What is Gen Alpha? Wait, if Gen Alpha has to be post 2011? I'm sorry, you think an 8-year-old can't even get on the internet past his parental controls, bro. We were just talking about it. They don't know technology. He's stuck. He's only watching Cocomelon, raging, crying. Gen Alpha? Come on. They're in Roblox scheming my downfall. They're in Roblox learning development so they can make Lethal Company and make infinite money. Unfortunately, they're really good at breaking parental lock. Fair. I don't envy any parent who has to deal with that. Because the internet has like videos of people killing people. You know what I mean? There are some horrendous things on the internet that I would not want, not only my child, but any child to see. But it's just so easy. Ugh. Tough. Tough. 8-year-olds know tech better than anyone. I disagree. I'm telling you, I think 8-year-olds of the last generation, like Gen Z, they were good. Because they were the chosen ones. They were the daywalkers. They knew how to navigate both computers and tablets. Now these kids, they're tableted out of their mind. They're cell phoned out of their mind. But you go to Grandpa's house to get on the PC, they're like, I don't know how to do this, Grandpa. You remember the Pain Olympics? Yeah, I believe it's called the, don't Google this, BME Pain Olympics. Yeah, of course. My generation was the first ones to get traumatized by all these videos. It's fucked up. It's fucked up that happened to us. You guys talk about COD lobbies ruining our lives or shaping us. I talk about these snuff films. I didn't want to watch a Serbian film. I didn't want to watch it. Oy, oy, oy. Let's play a video game. I'm actually don't want to even talk about those things anymore. I didn't realize that I had so much trauma built up. Speaking of trauma, did you guys see that tweet? Where's the jar going? Did you guys see the tweet of the Grinch coming in to steal Christmas from like the two, I don't know, 5 to 7-year-old white kids? And like the dad obviously like paid the guy, or it's like the uncle dressed up, and the kids are like fighting the Grinch and the dad holds the kid back. There was a retweet of it that was like the kid in therapy. He's like, no, you don't get it. My dad helped the Grinch. And I was fucking absolutely dying in bed last night at midnight. God, that tweet was so fucking funny. Insert Joaquin Phoenix smoking. All right, let's play some video game. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It is the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I've got nothing to do but play video games. We're not going to start anything new here, right? This is just chill time to relax and set up for 2024. I'm going to be continuing Disco Elysium. We played about an hour, maybe a month ago, and I don't remember much, so you're going to be in the same boat as me if you're starting here. What I do remember, I am an middle-aged alcoholic. This is not me personally. Sorry, don't clip this. My character is a middle-aged alcoholic who not only doesn't remember who he is, doesn't really remember anything about the world, including where they live, what currency is, things like that. I am introduced to another detective, maybe my partner named Kim, who seems to be very straight edge, good at their job. We are investigating the murder of a person who was essentially lynched behind a bar. And then there was some really mean kids who were very, very mean to me. That's it. Let's continue the game. I hate these kids. I hate these kids, and I don't want to talk to them anymore. This is Disco Elysium. Hello? There we go. Okay, we're moving. Yeah, that's Kuno. This is the person who was murdered. I guess the body's still there, which is kind of insane. Racist
There
build
he
recommended.
still is,
No, I don't want to be a
looking
racist.
right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Why is it so bad? Or endurance, legendary 14, 3% chance. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Okay, this is an easy throw up, and I don't want to throw up. So let's ask why it smells so bad.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Ah.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Oh, Kuno's gonna make fun of me. All right, let's leave. We're not gonna blow. We're not gonna blow. We're not gonna blow. We're not gonna blow. What was the button to like eagle vision this area? It's not alt. Wasn't there a way I can use the detective sauce at any point? Hold. Tab. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. We already looked at the footprints. We were trying to figure out one person, two people holding a body, stuff
What
like
do you
that.
see?
I think we already did this, but I don't remember. This is fine. A heavy one, 200 kilogram impact, an aberration. One soul is smoother than the other. How old do you think these tracks are? Let's say one soul is smoother than the other. That's interesting.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul.
The odd soul.
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
drummer
yeah, yeah.
at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Oh, I remember Kim thinking he was dumb about the drummer thing, but I do think the drummer thing is dope as hell.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know
Perhaps
that.
it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left.
Hey,
Let's
thank you,
see
Purple
right.
Cliff. Glad you like Dive Miss. Interesting. Let's nod thoughtfully again.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether
All right,
anyone
dock
strikes
worker,
out this
driver,
potential
drummer.
suspect.
Whoa,
Seems
the three
prudent,
Ds,
no?
baby. Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The heavy one is the person carrying the body. What's the light step
A
again?
woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Oh, he doesn't know. All right. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How are you enjoying it so far? I think it's really good. What is this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
I mean, it feels like we could
It's
just
nothing.
push it.
Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
What? I don't have the perception to do it. Sorry, someone asked to see my stats. How do I see my stats? Sheesh. I am 4 intellect, 4 psyche, 2 physique, 2 motorics, with a lot of visual calculus to reconstruct the crime scene. Bro has 2 perception. Where is there actually perception here? Hold. Suggestion, empathy, logic. I feel like with visual calculus I should be able to do it, but whatever. I think you must have tried that check last time and had to up your perception to retry. Oh, okay. You think I failed the check is what you're saying. Oh, I can't get back here unless I go through. Wait, is there a long way around? Did I figure it out? Oh, is the second one in motorics? That's one of my low rolls. White means you can match again. Red is one and done. I see. Jan, thank you for the prime. Ooh, what's this? A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Why are you scooping snow, my friend?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
We
surprised.
don't see
Not a lot of cops around
police
here?
Around here, that's all.
Ah.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What is in the
The
east?
harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
What about south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What kind of accident could
Just
have broken the
coast.
bridge?
There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. There's
North?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And then west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay.
Oh, hard to reach
But they're hard
islands
to
sounds like
reach.
where I might want to go. And where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Ravishal, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Got it.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
He doesn't like that I don't know anything.
No problem.
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
And what are you doing here?
I am working.
Scams Holland, thank you for the 13 months. Working on
I
what?
have a greenhouse in the yard there.
Oh, over here maybe?
I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Ooh, good perception. I'm an empath, by the way. But
Well, as you probably know, there's a cop hanging
okay,
from
yeah,
a tree
totally,
there.
totally.
It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
She smiles.
Thank you. Of course.
All right, thank you.
I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Wow, she's so nice. What a nice lady. Wait, does she have more to say? Or is this the window that I'm clicking on? The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Okay, what about this street sign? "Pigs go home." I have a feeling I'm not welcome here. I did go 4422, 5-head build. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Did this crash, or is it just like a fucking shit area? Sign me? Closed for winter. Please use the main entrance. Welcome to Revachol. A glossy magazine, Most Able-Bodied Men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Number 1 is... I'm sorry. Is that Stanz? I apologize. Jump Jams. Haha. Welcome to Revachol. Don't talk to that guy? Well, now I'm going to. Do not try and backseat me. Who's this guy?
Welcome.
Racist lorry driver? What a title. It's not addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Wait, why is Kim being racist? Oh no. What the fuck? He just said welcome? Is welcome a weird thing?
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry? I don't want to pretend like I don't understand racism with Kim, but I do want the context and backstory here. Oh, Revachol's not the city, it's the country? Got it. I thought he was just saying, like, welcome to the city. I see. You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Got it.
What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
If he doesn't know currency, he wouldn't know racism. Actually, so true. So true. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Stop bringing me into this guy. He's just really proud of being a Revacholian. Limbo? What's going on here? Okay, I don't want to deal with this. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Wait, who's right? Yeah, Kim's right. Hold.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol.
This sounds like Ludwig's French impression. Is it a lorry driver thing?
I know exactly.
His name is Racist Lorry Driver, so I'm
You
being
think
led
my
to believe that he is
kind
racist.
Doesn't belong here. That I should watch myself and behave.
I'm scared Kim's gonna shoot this guy in the fucking
You see,
head, by the way.
I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
I would be scared by Kim right now.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
Yeah, I mean, he does seem to be a racist lorry
Needs
driver.
backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I got your back. Give him a shoulder punch. Well, I think we all learned something here. And now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions. Well, I think we all learned something here. I don't want to side with the racist, but I don't want to punch Kim. That's so weird. That's so weird. I do think we all learned, but I don't want that to be like I'm siding like, hey, there's racists on both sides. It is a friendly punch. How friendly is friendly? Oh, I don't feel good. Fuck.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Oh, he's racist and he hates gay people.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that
Whatever
settles.
you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Okay.
Maybe he was present.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Jesus Christ.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic.
Holy shit.
Bury your head
He's a critical race theory guy.
Come on, sheep.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. Or on second thought, let's talk about something else. Oh, so you're just racist then.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books.
I'm racist
The
plus.
science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
That's so funny. That's so
People
funny.
who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
And?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kits are showing up good lately.
Is that a slur?
With the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
This guy lives life like he's playing Civ 5. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. We have to raid the Louvre.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
What is this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons?
Chanson?
Lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers. of
Damn, this is
mixing
just like when you get a bad
Who
Uber
knows
driver,
what might
bro.
happen?
You say nothing,
People
you just go,
don't stay in their
and they just
birthplace.
keep going.
You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. I am not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Fight him. Arrest him. Abuse your power as an officer of the law. Oh, I can't. I gotta check his shoes, though.
Something, runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Let me see the bottom of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, right? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
Ah.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
It's Revachol.
Ah, where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
What the hell does that mean?
Technically, you're stomping on Ravachol every step you take.
Ah.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
What? What are you hauling, buddy?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe.
2 months? He's just been standing out here smoking?
It's just the last week or so.
Ah, I see. Just a week.
Apples.
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Shit, I gotta go back in. I definitely did not get to the end of the
Much
apples line.
anymore.
What kind of cargo? Apples.
It's exactly the kind of thing
Sounds
you'd
like a
say
cover story?
if you had something to hide.
Look, as detective, I come from
A long line of lorrymen.
We got ancient rights and privileges.
I
I'm
see.
here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Oh.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
The wall of racism. You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen?
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter? He's gonna think I'm stupid.
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was?
I'm getting
That's how
outplayed by a
we
racist
used to be
dumbass.
Our thing reaches before machines.
Ah. And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
Interesting. So it's kind of a union.
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation
Oh no, he doesn't get it.
Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been
Dude,
trying
we
to
can
fuck
wait.
us out
We
of
can
our
blue pill
heritage.
this guy, bro.
We
He's in a
profit,
union.
But you can't replace experience.
Yeah, this is perfect. Like, we could do this.
Street thugs with their
Oh, it won't let
goods
me.
is going to fuck him right up the ass. Mark my words.
Damn.
Generations of practice and no
Workers'
laughing
rights
matter.
now. We can do this. All right. Interesting. Interesting mans we got there. Any trash? You're going to save this man from racism? I do think if you can, you should. Magnesium. Okay. Ooh. Can I climb? Maybe that's... Oh, that might be in there. Let's go in here. Oh, we should read the sign first. See what it is. Oh, it's the fruit shop. Any hungers? You're not going to blue pill him, though? You're just going to create a racist leftist? You could. It's like the guy who Daryl Davis, who talks to the KKK, you know? What do we got here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in
Look
the
at her
machine.
hat.
Then it gives you money.
The hell's she wearing? I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear
You
machine?
need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out.
No
so
bag. No
Feel free
bag.
to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
Got it. Okay, good to know. That's a way to make some money if we need to. Any flowers? Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big...
Dude, my guy is asking some dumbass questions. Real talk?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Got it. I know I'm asking, but it's like... God, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass, man. Oh. Let's see if she knows anything that happened around here.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you
You
reading?
mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Interesting.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? I bet your hat would take the prize. That's fucked. She won't even play along with the joke, bro.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who
Not
died?
really.
Not really? You knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
What? How long has it been
I
there?
don't know, really long.
She is useless.
I don't know.
Bro.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. All right, well, that was shit. Can't even buy a raincoat. At least I can turn in cans if I get some. Oh, there's a little skrill. What is this? 3 T's. How idiomatic. T's in what? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, in Freet. Any money? Nom 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 nom. I can talk to this man. I can talk to this man. I can maybe go into the truck. I think I want to check out the things before I check out the people. Stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Money me? Oh, yellow. Does that mean he's going to think I'm stealing from him? Nope. We're chilling.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with
Is this the
personal
racist guy's lorry?
belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia.
Oh, this is some Dave's Vault
Proclamations
shit.
about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the backseat?
Back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels
Suns
sewn
and
into the
wheels.
curtains.
Interesting.
A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Do you guys remember the Sherlock game where he goes, the Pygmy Man? That shit was... That shit got me laughing so hard.
Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Yeah, that was the driver.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
All right. What do we got down here? I mean, the apple, he doesn't have the apples yet. A foreign car kept in good condition. The apples would be in the warehouse. He hasn't got it. But maybe we could see if there's anything in there in general. Maybe not. Is that a grave?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who's this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol.
Sorry, his
son
nickname
of
was the
Philip
Squanderer?
II,
But he was the greatest king?
Father of Philip IV, the insane.
All right, so if your dad was the opulent and then you squander all the fortunes, how can you be the greatest?
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
What did this king do? Even odds? Let's rip it.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
It's in there. It's in there. It's in the back of my mind.
The king stands
Locked.
triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
All right. All right, that's fair. That's fair. We don't save scum. We don't save scum in these parts. Humanox covers the truck. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, a little boozy? That's changing color, but I can't grab it. Feels bad, man. Oh, can I go back here? No. Blocked off. Yeah, I don't have... I'm not an encyclopedia guy. I'm more of an intuition guy. So I'm fine losing that. Oh my god, we're sprinting. Take me. Steal me. Ooh, white tank top. How do I put shit on again? Hold. Character select, thought cabinet, inventory. Ah, +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion. So I can get rid of the debuff if I put this on. Oh, gloves, +1 interfacing. This is just free. Straight up. +1 physical instrument, but I lose some conceptualization. Oh. -2 savoir-faire. I don't know what that means. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. I see. I think I'm going to lose some suggestion. A lot of people do save scum in this game. Base that you don't want to do it, but it's good to save regularly. I don't... People can save scum. If I lose and my guy fucking dies, that's funny. I want to... You do not have to. Again, a lot of like video game purists say this, and it's the most annoying thing in the world, but it's like, I want to play the game the devs intended. But I don't want to convince you to do anything, but I want to play the game as the devs intended. And if I lose or die, that shit's funny as hell.
A small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands.
Oh, she's happy.
There is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century.
As golden as her smile.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter.
Maybe she's your
cigarettes
grandma?
and food money. Maybe she's your...
Fuck it, rip it.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Damn. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask you some
No
questions.
response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
All right, Kim. But I feel like, who knows? She could have seen something. She could have said something. Sorry, why was this blinking? Do I have something? No. Sing karaoke? You need to find a sufficiently tragic type tape and play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. What the hell? Open the trash container. There's a locked trash container behind the whirling in rags. The manager, Gart, should have a key. Oh, yeah. And make a truce with Kuno. A man from Heimdall book? I'm not going to give the kid a racist book, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? No way. All right, we never found a bag. Let's go to the docks. Mayhaps. We already looked in his... Oh, we never talked to this guy. Maybe the leader of the union. The guild.
Bastards!
Oh, he's the scab leader.
Have a right to work.
Huh. Sorry, the man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Interesting.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows
I'm not necessarily on your side, buddy.
Builds confidence.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. Interesting. I want to get into the harbor too. Who are all these strike breakers? What exactly is your goal here? What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the
Main
entrance?
gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked.
And the guard's blocking the way.
The way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or
Head
whatever
measurer?
he is. Huge Seminese guy.
Without work,
standing
I'm
there
nothing.
On the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry.
Have you considered storming in? I don't want to give him any
Not
ideas.
fighters.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't
Oh, shit.
understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
Talk to him,
No.
Kim.
They will give up eventually.
Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I think I've learned who are these strikebreakers? I think they all come from a different part of the region.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Huh? What is he?
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Hey, I know a lorry driver who might side with the Union.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Oh, interesting.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market.
What are the rules of the market
Rules
here?
of the economy, because they were.
Given a job to do!
I think they do follow him because he's big and loud. I'm gonna leave now. These guys kind of scare me a little bit. Let's check the gate. Sorry, I just got something and I didn't see what it was. Shit, what did I just get, chat? It says GRIH. Got it. Okay. Let's talk to our mans up here. Scab, asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab. I'm a cop. Oh, that's almost worse, bro.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
No one's ever seen a cop scab. I see. Archer, thank you for the prime.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
No, I'm here to investigate a murder. I need to know what's going on behind these gates. I'm a bit short on money. Can you give me some? I'm here to investigate a murder. Let's try and get some
Murder,
real
huh?
stuff.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing, or maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Hey, one down, baby.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice.
Oh, interesting.
He didn't do it.
Oh.
It's the truth.
Wow, I just know. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. How about, what's the strike
You know,
about?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Oh, who's the big boss?
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss.
Well, I have -1 suggestion and I still binked it, so that's sick.
The organization.
All right. You think you'll give me some money?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
42% to catch it?
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciated.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are
Always glad to help out the RCM. That's interesting. Your internal thoughts can lie or be mistaken about facts. Well, that's fucked.
You know,
that's fucked.
The winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
The Union has problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter, is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Every little bit helps.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Fair. I need to know what's going behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the
I
gate?
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That's simple, huh?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Oh no, not Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Wait. We've got a Seminese supremacist?
then press the button to unlock the door,
I'm not Seminese.
then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office.
Huh. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical
I don't think I put a lot of physical skills in my build.
Convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to.
Interesting.
Not enough intuition.
Has anyone ever bested
Not
him in a
yet,
physical
no.
confrontation? No.
He's incredibly strong.
Got it. All right. Racist number 3. Wait. What about this? In case of a strike, press the button behind the guard. Oh, the button opens this door. I see. Nobody comes close to Measurehead. Oh. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor? There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. Yeah, so true. All right, Measurehead.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
She's just gonna echo him.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Okay, say nothing. Size him up first. I trust my instincts.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
I guess I'm kind of confused. As time passed while I think in my head here, I'm kind of confused. I thought the Union was paying for Measurehead to stop the scabs from getting in, but it seemed like Mignana didn't like this guy and couldn't get in himself. I'm not admiring his morphophysiology. A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm.
He can be doing his job and be an asshole. True, but it seemed like the Union didn't want him here. Maybe he does.
Because you are
Like, if the
not
Union hired him, the Union could let me in.
me.
My body is unimportant. I'm with the police, so we need to get in the harbor. We don't have time to get into this. Puff out your chest and say nothing. This guy's gonna kill me. This guy's gonna straight up fucking kill me. No, let's ask him. Let's get into a debate Ben Shapiro style. What do you mean by that?
You have succumbed to all.
Measurehead is part of the Union keeping the scabs out. I'm not a scab, though. To all ghoul?
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat.
I need to find the
You
Union boss.
cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Smell your breath. Kim, is it really that bad?
It's not good.
It's
Kim.
like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Ah. Interesting. Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
But what is Al Ghul?
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a
A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race.
What?
It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Ilmarian people did not invent alcohol. It's existed since the Neolithic.
This is a fabrication the alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and the Rolam al-Hul.
All right, this is some like evil black wizard in Africa shit, right? That those people believe. Interesting. I don't think that's how history works.
Why don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
The babe looks at him with eyes full of admiration that transcends the merely sexual. You're right, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I still need to enter the harbor. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul, I just drink a little on the weekends. Or enough, I need you to open the door.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Interesting.
Show him the ham still got it.
I'm the ham sandwich race. Show him the ham still got it? No, the ham don't got it.
Remind you of someone?
Does this remind you of someone? The fat racist over there. You're just him after pumping some iron. I'm the police. The race stuff is unimportant. I think I'm gonna die here.
Look at my craniology.
He's got the golden
I am
ratio.
The pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddened me. You were once
His
a
craniology is
noble
quite
and
good.
powerful race. You gave the world eugenics,
Ugh.
electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft.
Damn, there are a lot of people who are just full-on mask-off racists in this game. They do not mind telling you.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted.
Ah, we're obsessed with
Obsessed
sadness and
with
frivolous
sadness
pop culture.
And with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Interesting.
There is a button right behind him. Just.
Can I throw something at it?
It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
I need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army.
I don't want to die, man. I don't want to die. Huh. If I push him, he's going to kill me. He's going to straight up murder me. I think I have to leave. Is this the button? Where is the button? What does Kim think I should do?
Yes?
No, he's not. He's not willing to address it. On his left, is it that? It won't let me even pretend. You can't click it. Got it. I thought maybe I could just like reach it and run. Also, does my mans have to sleep? Interesting. Can't talk to them. Okay, should I go to bed? How late should I stay up? Can this guy, now that I've talked to that guy, what can we do?
All I'm wondering, man.
No.
How can I help you?
Oh, it's 11 a.m. Oh, we're good then. I thought it was p.m. Got it. All right, well, that was fucked. Just a lot of racist people so far. The game forces you at 2 a.m. Got it. I need to have enough money for the hotel room and the game soft locks. Good. I'm here to solve a murder. And also, I think there's nothing wrong with a little nap time. Have I talked to this man's?
I am
traveler.
Ah, could this man be a
simple little
drummer?
Cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Let's keep listening. Maybe he'll say something crazy like I hung a man.
From another planet.
Oh.
Hey,
What's
there,
going on
it's
here?
Jam, my man.
Ah, what's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck.
We've got a regular Bob Dylan
Meanwhile,
in the
we're
making
all
here.
stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Days, huh?
Oh, days.
So long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here
Oh my
roundabout
God.
and this was all I ever knew.
Artists are a little
Just
annoying.
me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
All right.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch
Oh,
of
a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
Bosses, man.
Oh, yeah, the bosses. That makes sense. I don't know who the bosses are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. Got it, got it.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
I see. Do you know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know
Okay,
that.
that is helpful.
All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Just
It's
singing his
easy
song for
to
a week.
see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your
A
conclusion?
sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Sheesh. What are you hauling?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Excuse me?
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
Sporting
Mostly
goods,
sporting
tracksuits.
goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Interesting. Could I get one of the
We're
tracksuits?
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Is that your machine
This
behind you?
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
You're goddamn right.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket.
How do I even know about the A6? That a found A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Fair. As an empath, I do
The
recognize
man
and understand
taps
that.
his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do I see in his eyes? Damn, this is a tough empathy check. I'm down to rip it.
Ease into it.
Oh, no.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey, man, I want to know about your soul. You look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down.
So true.
The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
He doesn't want to be a driver.
Full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking at this.
Damn, I have to get more empathy to go back.
Doing it wrong.
Don't
All
be
right.
a stranger.
I won't be a stranger, Tommy. What a nice guy.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine, that toy from Oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
This is
In the
my
cabin,
car?
You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow
Oh, a toolbox
of
could be
fuel
good.
preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and
Give me a
clicks
pry
into
bar.
place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
Oh,
I'm not
shit, this is Kim's.
protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Prive Army?
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Perfect, and a flashlight.
It's robust. Weather lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Let's call this one in.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Hold.
The soft purr of electrical kittens.
Ooh.
Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Oh. What? I don't even remember this.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garta give you Sylvie's number?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on. Her number is 005 1944
1944, huh?
298.
The year Walt Disney was born.
Received. Hold on, officer.
20 years earlier, I mean. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait.
Okay.
Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Okay, here's the deal. Sylvie was from the first day of playing this game, and I don't remember her.
Yes, hello?
Ah. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Ah, this is a detective. We've met before. That's fine. We'll do this.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Is she the one that reported the body?
You can hear resentment in her tone.
Oh.
She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
I see. Did you leave because of Garta and his sexual advances?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Oh shit. Oh no, I'm locked. I've been locked in a logical trap. Oh no, I'm not gonna take the men's right side. He told me he asked you out.
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
Okay, I won't.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Oh. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't.
Oh.
Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Interesting.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Got it.
Someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
I'm gonna ask her why she didn't call.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us. You should have called the police. Why does the Union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes.
Oh, we're learning something about the power dynamic in Revachon. I see.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The Union is the law around here? Looks like there's a limit to my authority. Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? No, we get it. Let's talk to Kim.
Legally, no. In reality,
yes.
Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Oh,
Words
shit.
are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell
I
me
don't know
about.
what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. with the Union.
That's fine.
sorry
Honestly,
about
Sylvie, I get it. This makes sense to me.
Yeah, go on.
I think I got everything I need.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you? We can hit this empathy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do?
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so
The
emotional
skua
all the
thing?
time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What is the skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall. while
Why would I do that?
you fought that bird and laughing like a maniac.
Oh no, I've got to
You
apologize.
said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what's coming to her? That sounds like me. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
What the hell am I doing here?
Sadness in her voice.
You're telling me I was the one that made you quit?
Obviously, you were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh no.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Borderline.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I
Which
hate it
song?
now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Ah, about the song.
Hell with that song. Then
Fair.
there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there.
What?
I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea.
Damn,
what
we
it meant,
really fucked
and
with
I don't
Sylvie.
want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal
Oh.
with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
What?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around.
Kim's not gonna
threatening
like this.
Customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Police documents?
The ones I had to rent out of
We
your
got
toilet.
somewhere. As an empath. What happened?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Hoffer, thank you for the prime.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Ah.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them
Yeah.
away.
Maybe there's some bad
No,
stuff in
you
there.
really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm truly sorry for everything.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
When I spoke to Garda, it seemed like he thought you left because of him. I have to tell Garda the truth.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like
We can
Bob.
at least set this
I
right.
really do.
We can set this right, chat.
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him.
My heart, I'm ruining young love. We thought Garta was an incel.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining.
I can tell him.
I should have told him maybe. Okay, but please don't mess it up.
I'm gonna pull my gun on his
Don't
bitch
take
ass.
out your gun or something.
What else did I sing besides the oh? This is crazy after this heartfelt conversation, but fuck it.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Francisco.
Ah.
Right up.
Interesting.
I still have to find it. Sylvie, thank you. You're a queen. Alex, thank you. You're a queen for the 29 months.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless.
Kim is not gonna like that I tried to hide some documents, and we're gonna have to pretend we didn't.
Voice.
Anything else
Oh,
I can
never
help you with, officer?
Sure, I should report to the 41st Precinct while we're here. Who knows? Sorry, she put you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, good buddy. I believe, wait, 10-2 on a movie set means you gotta take a shit, right? Does anyone know that? I've only been on one set, but I was told that the star had to take a 10-2.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in.
10-18, state
No,
your
10-1's a
message,
P,
sir.
no? Well, I'm talking movie set, not copper. One of them is something. 10-18, state your message, sir. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Shit.
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh, Jean?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report.
Are they in the same room?
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Oh no, the whole it's like a nightmare where you're in school and you have no fucking pants on. Everyone in the precinct knows.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
What?
Dick Mullen is not your name.
Ah, I see. They're calling me Sherlock to make fun of me.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your
New skill point.
misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here.
Everyone's
Mullen
there.
lost his badge.
What's going on?
Not Mac too.
Super cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this. I have other
10-9,
things to
come
discuss.
again. I didn't get that. Over.
It's making it hard to hear.
No heights even for Captain Sober.
Jesus.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Okay, here's the problem. I think I lost my gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Shit.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to
I
have
forgot that my
fun.
tie talks to
We
me.
can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Come on, drama me. Channel your drama, kid. Channel your drama, kid.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Can I hang up?
McLean, request a description of your weapon.
I don't offer McLean shit.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
I can describe my dick. Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
It's a single shot armistice kill A9. Dude, Kim's always got me. If no one's got me, I know Kim's got me.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly
Shit!
doesn't have his
Kim's got a
anymore.
crazy gun.
Dear God, he lost his gun.
Kim!
Oh my, I can't.
Kim, you knew when I was asking you that I was looking for an answer. Kim, you can hear them, Kim. Oh.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
I agree.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him
He's still got his wiener. Oh,
I'm not going to.
ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Here's the problem. I think I need to ask them for money still, so I can't just hang up. This is going to be a real issue when I go, hey, guys, can I get a couple bucks? Oh, no. So I'm going to say I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he doesn't like your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party.
Oops, sorry. Fat fingered. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
I've turned it on him.
Shut up, Chester.
He's been roasted.
This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Thank you, Chester. I needed you in this moment.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker. I hate calling myself the Firewalker. I thought it was what cops do.
Like he says, you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
No, not Firewater.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I heard him, and I'm on it.
10-4 affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of...
Tough. Yeah, Jules seems like a cool dude.
Officer, do you need further assistance?
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I'm not kidding. I need it.
I don't think he is.
Thank you, Jules.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
No.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Oh, fuck. It's paramount to the investigation.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't.
0, they were the 19 months.
You can tell him that.
Okay, my captain is not helping me.
Request denied, sir. Over.
No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
Personal details? Is this guy going to tell me who I am?
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Well, what's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth? That's good. That's good. That's good.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Have I told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
Fuck.
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCM.
Stop narking, Jules!
For God's sake, cut this shit out!
Jules, you're such
Tell
a
him to stop
baby.
wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer V.
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Are you alone in the room?
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
All right, thanks,
Good job,
boys. That was helpful.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow enters.
Judith?
Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
Jean Vicomer turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact.
Oh.
It's not good.
Jean's my partner.
He lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Torson is finger-fucking his fist.
Excuse me?
Laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean.
Good exposition.
Near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money.
Okay, I just needed some money.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yes, thank you, Judith. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice?
That's a great idea, Jean. You're my partner. You should help me.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest.
Exactly.
We wouldn't.
The crowd in the room started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse.
Okay, my guy does seem like kind of an asshole.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain.
Oh, they're giving me a couple days.
We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
Okay, maybe Jean is giving me the tough love that I need, now that I think about it.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs.
All right, wait, that's good. He bought me some time. Now, I do need some money, though.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
All right, close the door. Let's go fix this love connection that we messed up. You know what I'm saying? At least we can do one thing right in this godforsaken town. Garta, I've got some news for you. Oh, skill point. Yeah, how do I do skill point? Down here? Yeah. Interesting. If I get empathy, I can go back to someone. Ooh. What is a good skill point to... You don't put it in this. You put it in a specific thing. I have one in visual calculus. What Tommy... Yeah, Tommy wanted empathy, so I could look in his sad eyes. But I also need perception. I think this could be very good. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. I think this is definitely a perception vibe. I want to make sure that I have all the information. What the fuck is half-light? Threaten people? No, thank you. Level me. All right, we get a little more motoric. So our motoric base is 2 plus 1 from learning it. Makes our perception 3, which is still quite low. Accept the changes. I also have some tools, so I can open that thing in the back, which is goated. And I've done some things. I'm not going to be able to pay for damages, though. I'll tell you that much. What's up, DeVale?
Can I help you?
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing in the morning.
I can blame it on her still. I'm going to say I threw it.
You broke the skewer.
I have to be honest. I have to be honest, Garta.
I assure you it was him.
Kim, you're such a... I liked Kim at first. Kim's getting on my nerves. The gun thing really fucked me.
Be angry or relieved that it was you again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
She's not, though.
Of hope. Something stirs in you.
Ah.
Perhaps this is why.
I don't believe in hope.
All right. Did she say anything else about me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
Damn, I could just lie? She said she was flattered. It was just a bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then.
You should. Garta, I may have ruined your life, but I also saved your life, brother. When you're married...
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, 30 experience?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else you wanted, or...
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, dude, you work here, bitch.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's
Can you just give me the key, bud?
And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Mm-hmm.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Good question, Kim.
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
That tracks.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What is this feeling?
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Would you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Sure.
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked.
Okay.
But whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Just because everyone does it doesn't mean you should do it, buddy.
Nom de guerre was an economist and a historical materialist.
Don't call me a Krav Maga looking ass.
Of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov.
This says 11-day government.
The
what?
father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Ah, yum yum. Tell me more. Maybe I am.
What are we talking about?
Kim, shut the fuck up. No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov? Let's return to that.
Something you wanted.
Yeah, we need the keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
I see, I see. He's the Karl Marx equivalent. Got it.
Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken
130 real?
130 real.
I have 3.
I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
What have I seen here at the Whirling Garta I need to talk about?
Thing.
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the union. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. I can't go in the kitchen.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe there's something pertinent to the investigation.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine. Oh. Okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working.
All right.
Snoop around after that.
All right. Mess hall reserved for
yes,
union, huh?
Not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and...
Oh, this guy doesn't like the
faction.
union? Interesting.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Ooh, I don't do that.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliates.
Just make him feel bad. It's a shame you have to suck up to the union.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service.
Yeah, he's just a
the
capitalist.
Offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain.
I'll take my
myself
5
to
experience points. Thank you very much.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Lordness means talkative, and we need info.
Good call, Kim.
We don't. We have to wait.
They'll show up here
They'll show
every
up
night.
sooner or later. Men get hungry. Even
How am I going to make
then they'll be here tomorrow.
$126.57?
There are these things called days.
Ah.
You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Yeah.
Just
Fair.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Oh, thank you.
Another thing.
No, there's
Great.
nothing else.
Yes.
Sorry. Unless I see something else.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First,
Why does my guy want to sing so bad? All right, thank you, Garta. In 4 minutes, I can go in there. Oh.
Guillaume Lemillion.
Oh. This is cool. What the fuck is that art?
Bad news. Guillaume Lemillion did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's how I want to go.
His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s.
Oh, I forgot that we had a thought. We
as
took
a
time
warning.
thinking about things. Guillaume de Millon. Interesting. +1 pain threshold. Blood oxygen is boring. All psyche learning caps raised by 1. Wait, what other thoughts do I have access to? Only Hobocop. -1 composure. That's not great. I don't want to be a Hobocop. Oh, I can't learn any. I think that's not good. What does it actually give me? No, I'm not doing Hobocop. I'm not doing Hobocop. No, 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 no. I don't want to. 4 minutes and I can go in there. But I can also open the trash first. Let's do that. You don't know what it gives you until you finishes? Oh, really? Ah. Oh, that's only while you learn it? I see. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons.
Wait, maybe someone could have seen
lists
something.
companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Boxing for young athletes in gym. 24-hour window.
Ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
What about the empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay. Fair enough. Hey, fair enough, bud. Is it locked? Someone has to let me in. Fair.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Ah. Oh, reconstruct the movement. Visual calculus. Please don't fuck a 72er, bro.
The tire
Me when I'm
tracks
tracking
were
MILFs.
left there by an unknown
Okay.
event that took place some days ago.
Start,
It's a
crash,
message
reverse, turn.
written in the language of burnt rubber.
Yes.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why? The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
The hole's not that impressive. Me after a third date. Damn, bartender.
He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. This has nothing to do with you. The driver proceeded to back out, of the yard, barely stopping before
He hit the
hitting
building,
adjacent
too.
Building.
Oh, no. Didn't hit the building. Sorry.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
I will say that the car's
Going
probably
right
right out
here
there.
on
Can we
the
look at
roundabout.
the things?
I
Visual
would say
calculus
that-
is my highest stat for sure. I've been grinding visual
You
calculus.
could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See,
Car
You
drove
are
through the
correct.
fence?
This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
somehow that makes you feel scared.
Yeah, I'm a walkable cities guy. Everyone knows that. All right, so we could follow the car. We also need to track down my badge and gun, which is going to be hard. Visual calculus is sick. Let's open the garbage. Hey, Kono, you want some fucking garbage, kid? Kuno, sorry.
This trash container is a
Crush, thank you for the 11
The
months.
sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
How about we just open it with the key?
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
I want to dive into the dumpster for extra content. When I played, I rhetoric maxed and it gave me many fun dialogue options. I see. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
I hope it's my gun or
Sweat
badge.
forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Are there any reasonably walkable cities in Cali? Yeah, for sure. San Francisco.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic
Jack,
waste.
thank you for the tier 1.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Let's look under the boxes.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles.
Turbo
Nothing of
noodles?
note, however.
How about the rags?
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh?
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage,
There's no way I can wear the
smell
dumpster jeans.
fills the air.
The victim's clothes?
Oh, thank God.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages.
Why would they take off the jeans after hanging?
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops
appear stretched, huh?
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ugh, bag
This
it.
is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number.
Oh.
This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
Ah.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just
Yeah, it does feel like this might be a union versus
We should go to
like a
Garth again and ask
criminal
if he knows
underworld
who
kind of
put the clothes
situation.
in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one.
How would they put it in the trash if
I'd
it's locked,
advise
though?
against confronting that fault.
We need to ask the kids who put them here. Oh, no. You think anyone from Whirling might have been involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key.
Good logic.
It's
Good logic,
just
Kim.
a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? Hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
Oh,
See?
no.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Any food waste?
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. Nothing.
Nothing.
It's nothing. Nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's
Please give me
shiny.
my badge.
Looks like the corner of
I
something.
mean, plastic. Maybe it's the
Something
case.
larger. A clipboard.
No.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged.
Oh, shit.
but
Is
you
this
can
my
still
things
make
that I
out
tried to
forms and
flush?
notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Oh, no.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Ah, I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Understood.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
Be untroubled. If anything, this small moment has made him respect you more.
Sick. I'm going to dig in Hobocop style.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon.
What the hell?
Wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knot cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive
Am I
as that
losing my
fat
mind? Is
string
this
of
in my head?
pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels.
Ah,
however.
shit.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I need to sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
Maybe it's an antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
That's actually so funny.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Ah.
Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Oh,
The
Lord.
sounds of muffled gong.
Interacts
That's
with
one
me.
thing off the list. I think we got it all. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the caves. Officially.
Of course. First things first. Make a truce with Kuno, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Where's the cup? Cup me? Use the interact button. Sorry, where's the interact button? Use interact button in inventory. Am I an idiot? Oh, sorry, that's a button?
It's just
Yeah.
a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read here. Look at all the content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug's an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. Or the mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can anyone laugh anymore? I'm getting canceled. The woke left. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do something.
I'm actually getting outplayed for my performative fucking politics right now.
Detective.
Shit, they got me. Okay, how about the damaged ledger?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
I don't think it's a metaphor for me, buddy.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
I'm going to look into its blue heart. Let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves
100 pages?
You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficient.
It's not a metaphor for me.
Extremely dense.
So I was actually working hard on this. What did I find that I didn't like?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd...
Oh, these are my old cases, I see.
But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken. Not completed, mind you.
Fair.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload? There's mention of a naming convention.
Yes. It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins.
Interesting.
Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Yeah, I'm more of a literary guy.
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
And they're written in capital letters, too.
All caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet,
The Unsolvable Case?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently.
Right, because I'm a cop. I investigate murder.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more.
Oh no, my last case?
Pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages.
That is ominous.
Breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens.
Is he going to say no?
The binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
Kim, what are you going to say here, bud?
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones I finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say.
Kim didn't let you have his pen?
And you.
He didn't like you as much as he likes me.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
Actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The Setting Sun. Shit on a stick. What's wrong with the Hanged Man? Well, he's lynched, not hanged, but...
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Kim, you don't seem to like it.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Ah. Why?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity.
Okay, so this is normal. I'm not weird for doing this.
To their work among themselves.
I seem to have a case named the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head.
Ah.
That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Damn, Kim, you're kind of fucked up. Kind of a dark humor guy. Kind of a Matt Rife character.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Ah, I see. I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Ooh, I could probably raise this number up. Kim, explain the system. Let's browse the yellow papers first.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered
official
in boxes,
forms?
like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are these?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines.
Oh, maybe I could find some people to get some money, but basically embezzling from the local community.
Are field autopsy forms. Each is easy.
Oh, I should use a field autopsy form on this guy.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Wow.
A monetary penalization ranging from...
I need to find someone 130 real.
Severe cases allow for 1,000 real. But
oh, maybe I am supposed to be tempted by finding these people. I should go find the racist guy. Clean up the streets. Or maybe that's what they want me to do, to prove that anyone can be corrupted with power.
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Station call?
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Ran, thank you for the 32 months. First time in a bit I've been able to catch a stream live and we're gaming. Look at us. We're gaming.
A dozen pages of
the autopsy
copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoing.
Yes, look at me. I can be a police.
For bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Chat, look away, close your ears, don't clip this.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed
off
on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. The lieutenant observes you, raising and lowering the toilet waterlogged mass under your nose, trying to get a good whiff.
I just had to get a good whiff.
I just have to ask again. How could you have let this get tossed out?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I flushed my career down the toilet, literally.
I'm sad to hear that.
Okay.
He's sorry for you.
Fair.
In any case, we are lucky you found it. Make sure it's all in there. Official notes are... well, they are dangerous. They contain confidentialities.
Of course they do.
Now, if you'll excuse me, that thing has filled me with the sudden urge to make sure mine is in perfect order.
Fair. This is still only 72? We didn't get more? All right, let's try and rip it.
Yes, you can piece them together
My heart.
using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41.
Ah,
then
yes.
Date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700. The next world mural.
Wait, HDB 41. Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes. Your precinct number is 41.
I see. And HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it.
My initials. Horace Debbie Behringer. Pram Darjan bin Zakim. Wow. I don't know what to say about that.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't
HDB.
the best faculty to have this conversation with.
Huge,
but
dirty.
It's the one you got. So sorry.
Nothing to say after that.
Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesterday.
No, it's not that bad.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I'm down to revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Pulled ledger away. All right, good news. Item-wise, we've got a blue oblong pen, which we can sell for money if we need to. Journal-wise, we've got some good shit going. We need to find out who made the call. Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. That's tough. We need to find out who's in the union box, which we need to go back to the restaurant to, and find out who put the clothes in the trash. Now, Kuno's not going to tell me. Kuno is going to be a wiener about it.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
What's a capo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
No.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
What are the other capo types?
You know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop.
I want to be the advanced interesting cop.
Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
No. You know, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Okay.
Of course you are. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or
every time I say sorry, I get $1 million bucks. I signed sorry at birth.
That won't happen.
Okay, logical brain. Fuck you. Wait, I got a new capo type. And wait, do I have a new skill? I do have a skill to level up. I honestly might want to go... What does endurance help me with? Take blows, don't let the world kill you. I might actually take perception up to 4. Motorics, I didn't think I was going to need that much of. Composure. Straighten your back and keep your poker face. Interesting. What else could it be? I've also been pinging a lot of empathy. I'm crushing psyche. Suggestion is low. Intellect is low. Internalizing takes a skill point too. Wait, what is internalizing? Is it this thing? Oh, I see. Rigorous self-critique. Temporary research bonus, -1 authority. Embarrassment to the party. Research time 6 hours. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Internalize me? Okay, authority goes down for a minute, but it'll come back. And we still have our point actually that we can use here. And I am going to use it in perception. Yeah. Yeah, that's big. That's big. We want to perceive more. Beautiful. Let's check the body. We should be able to fill out our forms.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Wait, can I not fill out the forms? Excuse me? Interact?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is.
A piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
No, that's not what I want.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Jesus
the
Christ.
edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface.
How are you going to autopsy a corpse you can't get to? I can at least look.
Letters RCM.
Shake it.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh?
And something small inside, light, made of paper.
Dried flowers.
Or dried flowers, perhaps.
A note.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages.
Fucking dumbass game.
Screwed to the top of the board.
Ah. Open the hidden compartment. It's a white check. You may retry it. Oh, nice. Roll the 10.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly,
hold,
the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other.
I like how I had to go through all that dialogue to slide open a box.
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Interesting. What are the ticket stubs?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol.
The zoo.
The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Excuse me?
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns.
Come on in.
Of glue.
I made you breakfast burritos.
You made a breakfast burrito? 2? Thank you. I appreciate it. Unasked for chat, by the way. Breakfast burrito. Let's smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored.
Chewing gum.
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open me.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letter.
Letters in a woman's hand.
In a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Wow. Is option 3 because of the self-criticism focus? It's very funny.
You're already reading.
Wait, Harry, H. My name is Harry.
So you can read it when you wake up.
Oh.
Maybe it will make you happy.
I have a wife?
Throw it away, please.
But it'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Hold on to it. Read the card.
Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road.
Oh no.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 42.
Damn, that's a little much. That's some Romeo and Juliet shit.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Excuse me, based alert? Can I stop reading?
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Excuse me?
No. Hold on.
Hold on?
To what? There's nothing.
What the fuck is happening?
Is everything alright?
I passed out. What the fuck? I got too sad? What is this? Fucking Star Wars Episode 3? Too sad to stand up? What the fuck? Oh no.
There is nothing.
Huh?
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Just blackout.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering.
Yeah, my basal ganglia.
In the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion.
Huh?
Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows.
No, I was trying to hold on to the great happy.
Slimy.
Yeah, that's
Here
the stuff.
In the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
The shadow.
Because it's always there.
White morning.
Tell him.
Tell me what?
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum syndrome. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
It smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on.
It would be sick to die and have your brain and limbic system talk to you like this. It would make me feel a lot more comfortable.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold. Save me, Kim. Save me.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
Shit.
And
It's delicious.
Oh.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothing.
Yes! Yes! Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
You saved my life.
Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive
I
on
thought it was my
alcohol
broken heart, Kim. Was it the fact that I'm dehydrated?
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Holy shit. I should ask you the same. I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past. I was dehydrated. It won't happen again. Fuck it. I should ask you the
were
same.
reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Okay. I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
Item gained. Ledger of failure and hatred. Wow, that's why I flushed it, huh?
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard.
Interesting.
Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses.
Oh!
Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
I can use it. I can use it in my hand. +1 Inland Empire, +1 Empathy, -2 Authority. Do I even care about authority, bro? I'm not an authority man. I see. I can't even remember what Inland Empire does. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. That's cool. And what is the other thing it gives me? Empathy. Great. Understand others. Work your mirror names. Perfect. Intimidate the public and assert yourself. I don't need to assert myself. Damn. Very sick. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been 2 hours of Disco Elysium. Very good. I think I'll probably come back to this tomorrow if you're all cool with it. And then maybe we continue from there. Very fun game. I want to finish it. I think I have gotten deep enough in the log flume that we want to keep it going to connect with it. And I actually think that whole death scene was very cool. Even though kind of weird that it happened, huh? I'm getting out of here. I appreciate you all. Follow the stream before you go. Might try and set up multi-streaming for tomorrow, although first multi-stream being halfway through Disco Elysium, quarter of the way through Disco Elysium, would be crazy. I'm out of here. Watch the YouTube. Enjoy your holidays. Call your mom. Tell them you love them.